The number of new coronavirus cases here in South Korea jumped back into the 400s on this Wednesday, and with the increase coming ahead of the Lunar New Year holidays, the Prime Minister is urging people in South Korea to follow the guidelines currently in place. Suk-hyen starts us off.
South Korea reported 467 new COVID-19 cases on Wednesday, with cases back above 400 for the first time in 4 days. Of Wednesday's reported cases, 433 were locally transmitted and 34 were from overseas. Recent infections remain concentrated in the Greater Seoul area, with the capital reporting the most at 184, followed by Gyeonggi-do Province with 107 and 18 in Incheon. Most regions outside of the capital area reported fewer than 20 cases each. Cluster infections continue to stem from offices, hospitals, and gatherings across the country. While there are growing calls for eased virus restrictions during the Lunar New Year holidays next week, health authorities remain cautious as the number of cases with unclear transmission routes still hovers in the 20% range. Prime Minister Chung Se-kyun said that the COVID-19 tally this week will be significant in determining whether to revise current measures or take additional measures to control the virus.
The daily new cases this week is very important in deciding whether to take further measures. We need to work collectively to prevent the virus from spreading, especially ahead of the upcoming Lunar New Year holiday and vaccinations.
The Prime Minister also expressed his sorrow over a young doctor's death and thanked thousands of healthcare workers at quarantine sites across the country, acknowledging their hard work fighting the pandemic.
We will look closely at the working conditions of those medical staff at quarantine sites and see if there are any improvements needed.
He also urged the public to adhere to strict social distancing guidelines that are currently in place. On Sunday, South Korea extended its social distancing measures for 2 more weeks, with a partial easing of restrictions for some establishments. The Greater Seoul area is under Level 2.5 measures, and the rest of the nation is under Level 2 measures. Suk-hyen, Arirang News.